Hello and hello. Hey! So, welcome to the first patch battle at Deadline. You might wonder what a patch battle is and who these wonderful, handsome people here are. A patch battle is basically a riff on what we had with shader showdowns and byte jams. So this time it's about creative tools, mostly node-based tools for for doing visuals. And this time we got 4 contestants and 4 different tools with the 4 contestants. So from the left we have Oni. Oni is participating using Blender geometry nodes. Yeah. This is fun. Then, on seat 2 we have Pandur, the creator of Cables GL, and he is using Cables GL. What a surprise. Then Pixtur, who basically, is the founder of all this here and who had the basic idea, I think. The idea came from Rosi, okay. Okay. Yeah, but he brought it here, let's put it that way. So, and he is, of course, the creator of Tool, and he will be participating using Tool. What a surprise. And on the right, we've got Matti, who I don't really know much about, I'm sorry, but his tool, his weapon of choice is Touch Designer. So, okay, so the rules are as following. We are trying to do 3 rounds with 10 minutes each. Before each round, we pull a number of words out of this cup here. 2 words, which are basically 2, Stichworte, prompts. Basically, consider those glorified AIs. We give them 2 prompts, and then let's see what comes out. No, of course, they're artists, really. Sorry. Node artists, right. Then the round will be over 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, we will see what each of those guys has come up with. We will discuss it a bit, like basically let them show how it's done, and then we are going to vote. And to make it even more complicated, we're going to vote in 3 categories. Just by applauding, we think. Let's see how that works out. Category 1 is speed. Who came the furthest within the 10 minutes? No? Who finished first? Okay, cool. Okay, so you want... Okay, so people can say done and hands off before the 10 minutes have run out. Sorry, I didn't know that. Yeah, so who finished first? That's the speed category. Okay, we don't need to vote on that. But then 2 other categories are beauty, like whose visuals look the most beautiful. And category 3 is elegance, which basically judges like the node spaghetti that these guys made in their tools, and whose visual code looks best, basically. Or who uses the tool best. So that's about the rules, and I think we can start with the first round. Text looks good. So let's take 2 pieces of paper out of this cup. I'm completely impartial here. So. Oh, very fitting. The first one is Plattenbau. Yeah. We start right out of the bat with brutalism, I love it. And the second one is Glyphen. Glyphs. Glyphs. Letters. Runes. Yeah, so we have Plattenbau and Glyphs. And I think we don't have an official timer, so I need to set this one. Sorry. Totally prepared here for 10 minutes. And I would say, guys, arm your engines or something, and let's start the first round right now. So, top left is Oni. On the top right, we see Pandur using cables. Bottom left is Pixtur using Tool 3. And bottom right is Matti with Touch Designer. Can we turn the lights down a bit? Not completely, but a bit. Yeah, only going very fast with the geometry there. While Pandur seems to go for a lot of cubes. So the mesh instancer up takes the last cube and makes a lot of instances. That I know about cables. Look at this. Pixter seems to have an op called Bubble Zoom. So the topic is Plattenbau und Glyphs. And you're watching the patch battle. So for those 3 in the audience who might not know what these tools are about, is that you have these rectangle squarey things called nodes or operators. And every of these nodes or operator does one simple or not so simple thing. And has some inputs and has some outputs, and then you basically connect all these nodes together to make one big complex thing. Three and a half minutes have passed, 6.5 to go. Oh, only makes buildings out of glyphs. While Pando is looking for good-looking materials. Pixter already animated something. And on Matty's screen it's not quite clear what this is going to become, but let's get surprised. So this looks like an animating noise texture on Matty's screen. And We have 4.5 minutes to go. Three minutes to go. Also, guys, I think the talkback mic is still on. Two minutes. The suspense. One and a half minutes. One minute. And Pixter is done. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands off the keyboards. We're done with the first round. So. Okay, so I think the speed prize goes to Pixter this time. I don't know, Saga, are you already there, like counting stuff? Good question. Definitely 3 points for Pixter. Yeah. Pixter, come on. Okay, so now let's see the 4 things. Let's switch to Oni first, please. Okay, how does it look? Please applaud. Okay, that much, very good. Then next up, Pandur. On number 3, Pixtur, please. And over to Matti, please. Okay, so how do we score this? I don't know what kept track. I think Pixtur was in the lead a bit. I think then it was Pandur, then it was Oni, and Matti last, I think, applause-wise, or is anybody against this? Completely? You're always complaining, Andro, come on. Okay, let's do this one more time to get clear. Okay, so please give it up for Oni. Then please give it up for Pandur. Then please applaud for Pixtur. And last but not least, give it up for Matti. Yeah, but I think that's actually the order. So I think Pixtur won this round. Then Pandur next, then Oni in 3rd place and Matti in 4th place. So let's say 4 points for Pixtur and then go back down to 1 there. Cool. So now let's go over, that's the part I have absolutely no idea how to do this, over to the elegance part. Let's do this very elegantly. So Oni, let's switch over to Oni, please. So, could you please walk us through your patch?
Hello. So, I'm new to this.
We all are, mostly.
So here you go. That's it. Great.
Yeah.
So, in essence, I took a glyph as a base. I distribute points on that, and then.
And together, they give us the fullness.
Hello. Okay. Yeah. I distribute points on that, and then I instant the little model I made on those points. And this little value here is randomized on whatever frame I'm on, and that kind of goes through the seed of their placement. Yes.
That's simple and elegant, actually. Thank you. So, next, Pandur. So, what does all this stuff do?
So the blue parts are basically arrays with coordinates, and I just generate some simple coordinate arrays, and then I draw those floors for the Plattenbaus. And so then I draw some windows, but the time was that's really hard, the timing part. And then I just draw this with this random cluster. I just duplicated how often I want. And then I wanted to draw those glyphs from the Wingdings font, and but something doesn't work with the ren, so there's only the first one. I don't know why. And I wanted to have them scrolling, but yeah, the time was not enough for me. Yeah.
Ooh. Thank you, Pandur. Over next, let's see Pixtur's patch.
So let's start here. So I have some post-processing here. So we go Anführer. So this will do the grain, this will do SSAO. Just have the normal render target here. And then we basically also generate some points on the grid. Then we select some of these points, then we randomize them a little bit, and then we draw this cube mesh on there. So like here, there's somewhere here, there must be, oh, on the segment. No, don't crash. don't question me. But basically, like, so there are some cubes here, and then we combine these meshes and sample points on these meshes, and then we draw characters on these surfaces. So, and then there's a orbit.
Cool. So then over to Matti.
I tried to make a Plattenbau, but it didn't work. But basically, this is one floor. It's instantiated and instantiated again to get this wall. And then I tried to make a glyph.
Using a noise, texture, and pixelation?
Yeah, displacement, noise, and then pixelating it. And and then combining it to make it more ugly. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So, how do we vote on elegance? Who's even able to judge it? I think the only people actually able to judge it are those four. So, who do you think has the most elegant solution of you? The one with the least ops. Yeah, that's okay. That's 4 points for Oni. Do you want to have second and third places, or is that enough for you? One place is enough. Okay, cool. So that concludes the first round. Cool. Give it up. Then please reset all your projects. Please empty them completely. I am watching. Yeah. So, on to round two. Let's see what we got. First, completely random, absolutely perfectly uniformly sampled word is black versus white. Yeah. So get used to a lot of monochrome here. And also, it's noise. So I'm already sorry people watching this on the stream, you won't be able to see shit in the next 10 minutes. But you could have come here, so but let's okay. I need to go over to my clock, sorry. Let's start the next round in as soon as I unlock my phone. 3, 2, 1, go! Round two. And only starting with a cube and a sphere, which is not exactly our choice of words here, but let's see what he does. While Pandur is drawing from his vast library of different noises, building in cables. Pixel seems to try to do something with points. Interesting. Marty is already starting with an animation pattern. I actually love it how different those tools look. Yeah, also Pixto is building on his strength with tools like particle simulations. While Touch Designer is just this giant toolbox that has basically everything in there, but it's really fine granular actually. So Ops and Touch Designer don't do much. You basically don't have, oh, my whole last demo in there. So doing stuff in Touch Designer might be a bit more work actually than doing it in the other tools. Oh, by the way, the time. We are like 4 minutes 30 in, so 5.5 minutes to go. Only trying to distort the hell out of his shapes to get more noise. Very good. On this patch, more of the let's throw a lot of shit together variety to get the most amount of chaos. Also Matty stuff taking shape here. Three minutes to go. More modifiers. Okay, Panda seems to have decided to recreate one of those museum scenes from the revision demo. And Oni is done. Oh, by the way, the time, 1.5 minutes to go, sorry.
Normal eye. Behind the curtain of everyday consciousness is hidden another, unutterably strange mental universe.
One minute. So 20 seconds. Come on, panic. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're out. Please give a hand to everybody. So I think Oni was first this time. Yeah, so that's 4 points for him, and Pixter was second, and the others took their time limit. So let's see Oni first again, please. And give him a hand. And now let's switch over to Pandur. And let's see what Pixter has to offer. And let's see what Matti has. Okay, I think I got an order. Let's see. Okay, Matti, you win this round in the beauty department, or whatever. Beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder, but those are nice. Then I think Pando was second and only third, and Pixter last, actually, because it behaved a bit too well, I think. Yeah, so that's 4 points to Matti, 3 points to Pando, 2 points to Oni, and 1 point to Pixter this time. So, now let's get all technical again. And have a look at Oni's thing. So, how did you do it this time?
Well, I didn't use any geometry nodes because I'm really not that good in geometry nodes. So this time I just went modifier spamming and add a few drivers to them to make do things. I don't really think I would deserve the cleanest, because there's probably like 1 million subsystems that make this work. So yeah, I'll pass on that one this round.
Okay. So then let's get over to give him a hand. Give Oni a hand. Come on. Woo. So next is Pandur.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm creating an image which is barely visible, which has a pixel noise and another noise, and this one is animated, and then this is used to distort like rectangles. There are just 4 rectangles, and then I thought I make a cube, but that didn't work out, and I thought maybe it's only white and black things, but that also didn't work out in the last 20 seconds. So Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. There's no concept, but I'm actually happy.
You don't need to,
Yeah,
come on.
so yeah, it's all working with displaced rectangles that have a lot of vertices in there. So yeah, cool.
Yeah, cool. Give him a hand. So, over to Pixtour, please.
So
Oh.
I basically have a particle system that is generated by the grid points here, and then I transform these points towards the left and right. So to have basically a border in between them, and then I have particle simulations to add some noise and then reconstruct the border once in a while, but the parameters need some more tweaking when out of time.
Yeah. Thank you, Pixtour. And let's get over to Matti.
Okay, I start by creating this instancing of rotating tori, and then I take it through a displacement which is driven by a multicolored noise, which is then fed in a feedback loop to leave some grayscale-ish image, which I then rescale to black and white using this color ramp, and
Nice.
then inverting it with the base color and ending up here.
Cool. Well-deserved win. Yeah. Okay, thank you, everybody. Let's get to round 3 then. But yeah, oh yeah, right. Who's the most elegant? Right. So you're deciding again. Who's the winner this time between you 4? The one from Pixtour? Everybody agrees, except Pixtour probably. Okay, everybody says Pixtour. Pixtour gets 3 points for elegance. Okay, sorry for forgetting. Let's get to round 3 now, and I'm kind of shaking things up here. That makes me 20% more objective in selecting the words. Oh, it's a professional vote sheet. I love it. So, yeah, let's get very not black and white. The first word is acid. Okay, I'm taking extra care for the second one. Wait. Okay, this is getting really hippie white. It's acid and mountain. Yeah. Acid and mountain. Ah, reminds me of that time. White. So let's prepare for round 3 here. Please switch back to the screens that I can see that everybody has deleted everything. Very good, thank you. So, third round is going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's all starting to look mountainy already. But seriously, displacement is one of the basic functions of all tools, so let's see who goes above and beyond that. Matti going for a different approach than the others here, seems so. Did start. We're starting to get colors. It's kicking in. Okay, Pixtor goes for a mountain inside a frog. Which, philosophically speaking, is the wrong correct religion, so 1 point. Oh yeah. So after the battle, we will just leave these running for 3 hours for you. But let's see. Okay, Pandur is going for a very classic, oh my god, where am I visuals. While Pixar's frog seems to have licked itself. Matti going for the hills are alive. And by the way, we have 4 minutes remaining. Sorry, I was mesmerized. Really great stuff this time, seriously. Three minutes 30. So Oni is pushing the cube over the mountain. Perhaps we can go in now. Three minutes to go.
Been asking for you all morning. Where in the world are you, Jay?
Well, I've just been reviewing an old...
Panda stuff getting crystalline. I like it.
Tell him on my way, will you?
He is not on his way.
Yeah, behave. We'll do this again some other time soon.
Still walking. Last time he said that, you went off to
Well, Pixter's going for supernatural vision now, and he's done. Pixter, give him a hand. 2 minutes 15 seconds remaining. One minute 50. And we're in the last minute of the last round of the first patch jam here, patch battle here, deadline. Give the remaining contestants a hand, come on. You can do it! Thirty seconds to go. Finish up, guys. Ten seconds. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. So that's again the speed bonus for Pix Tour. And like the last 2 times, let the voting commence. Please show us Oni's creation. Give him a hand. Okay, so thank you, Oni. Next up is Pandur. Nice. Okay, cool. Third one is Pix Tour, please. And last but not least, Matti. Yeah, so I think that was Panu wins this round. Then we got Oni. Then we got Pixter in the 4th place, Matti. Good. Then let's go over to the final elegance round. So, you might not know it, but one of these 4 contestants is Cake. No, sorry. Too obscure, thank you. Let's go over to the first one. Oni, where's the microphone? Oni, please show us your patch and what you did. It should work. Try. No, wait. 1, 2, now.
Hello. Let me find my mouse. Where's my mouse? So in essence, this is just a plane that with a bit of noise turns into some mountains. Then I animated the field of view of my camera. I made the mountain turn around. And as for the box it's in, if we go to the shader view, it is, so in essence, I have an emission node that runs into hue and saturation node, and then the hue is been randomized by a value that is running off the frame you're currently at, and then an object info randomizer. But the object info randomizer, I actually wanted to like distribute the cube over the other cube so that we would have even more colors, but that didn't work out somehow. So, so that one is redundant.
Thank you, Oni. Well, so let's see what Pando made. Oh, it's a lot actually.
So the basic setup is the same as the other patch. So I create a noise texture with cellular noise because it has those nice peaks that are like mountains, mountain peaks. And then I again use vertex displacement to displace them. And because acid, they are animated, the mountains. And I tried something with wireframe material that is not visible anymore, I think. And then there's some post-processing for the distortion. So this is without distortion. So because fisheye, acid, I guess. And then there's some color mapping on top, which I wanted to be way more colorful. I don't know, yeah, it didn't work out somehow, but yeah, I guess it's good enough. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Pando. So, Pixture, what did you do?
So I started with a quad mesh and then I displaced it. I turned into flat shaded here. And I guess for the sky I used this frog, and then this frog is being fed into this yeah, so, and then they have a lens flare which I didn't position correctly, but yeah.
Thank you. Okay, please switch over to Matti. How did you do it this time?
I first made the world and squeezed the world and made it mountainish, and then rotated it and placed some little acid PC on that. And when you place acid on it, yeah, it gets colors, and those colors get more colorful if you take more acid, and if you take even more acid, you will combine different shapes and views of reality in different angles, and you end up with yeah, this.
Thank you. Okay, so for the final score, the last number that we still need is who did you think did the most elegant thing this time? Nobody wants to take the cake. No. Then I actually go with Matti because of the explanation. For being the most understandable. So, let's take our vote sheet 9000.1 Beta RC Professional TM Deadline Edition and add some numbers, please. 50 points for Oli, yay! 10 points for Pando. 22 points for Victor. And... Come on, you can do it. Hey, and another 10 points for Matti. So, I declare the proud winner of the first patch battle at Deadline is Pixture. Give him a hand. On second place, there's Oni, who dropped in the last second using Blender. And third place is a tie between Pando and Matti. So, thank you guys for doing this. It was really awesome. Thanks for the concept. I don't know if there's prizes. Please go to the main organizer of your choice and demand a prize. Also, thank you for watching and being engaging and everything. And yeah, let's do this next time, perhaps. Thank you. And up next are some competitions, probably, because we're at a demo party.